Hey, this is Africa. I'm excited to talk to you today. My thought while I was eating lunch with my son was to talk about the difference between spiritual bypass and intuition. So I'm going to go ahead and share this out. So give me a second while I do that. At least I think I am. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and share this out. My son is obviously going to act up right behind me. So, of course, that's what happens, right? So, I'm going to, whoa, here we go. So, of course, that's what happens, right? There we go. There we go. So, there, now I've shared it out. All right, so, the difference between spiritual bypass and intuition, that's what we're going to talk about. And the reason this came up while the two of us were eating lunch, you can look, guys, he's got beautiful new glasses now. I am working my way through having trifocals, and things look very wonky. So if I kind of make weird faces while I'm looking, that's why it looks weird to me. Okay, so that is long. Okay, so the difference between spiritual bypass and intuition. And a lot of people see, I guess, the term spiritual bypass as derogatory, and I guess I kind of see it that way too. I kind of don't mean it that way, but it's the best way I can describe using your emotions or your feelings to decide you're not going to do the thing that you need to do. All right, done. Later you can come back and do Fortnite dances. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. And to me, that's the scary part, because you were called to do something very important. And if you just decide all of a sudden it's too hard or this is the wrong time to get started, there is never a good time to get started with anything. And I joke you not, there just isn't. There isn't ever a good time. Never. The best time is now. Whether now is, you're like, well, I have kids at home, or I'm working 2 jobs, or whatever it is, right? We all have our issues, whether it's time related or money related. And trust me, those are the most of the issues right there. Or sorry, third is self-confidence related. Time, money, self-confidence. We will always have those issues, no matter what. So there is a better time to start whatever it is that you know that you need to do, the thing that you cannot not do, the thing that you were passionate about doing. That thing that was put on your heart to do is the thing that you need to do, and you need to do it now. Don't wait. Don't use any of those excuses, right? The time, the time, it's hot out here. I shouldn't have come outside. The time, the whatever. Right? I don't feel confident enough. What if I look stupid on camera? What if my phone rings in the middle of a live stream? What if my son comes out and dances? What if? Like, unhook yourself from all that stuff and get whatever it is that needs to come out of you to come out of you. Right? And the spiritual bypass part is using any of those excuses along with, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Now, if it doesn't feel right because you're not supposed to do it, like really not supposed to do it, it was never a passion, it was never really on your heart, it was just a really good idea, then definitely don't do that thing. Definitely do not do that thing. But if it was something that was put on your heart, and you have to do it, you know that as time goes on and you suppress that thing, that you slowly die inside. Don't have any excuses out in front of it. Right? Don't do the spiritual bypass thing and just keep, quote, waiting till the time is right. The time is always, like I just said earlier, time is never right, and the time is always right. The time is now. Just do it now. Get started now. I had a wonderful meeting with a client, and she'd always kind of want to push the lever and go fast into what she was doing. And she finally came to the realization that baby steps, right? Baby steps. one little step at a time. Because eventually you'll get there. Slow and steady wins the race. You've probably heard that. Eventually you'll get there if you just start. So don't let spiritual bypass get you. Now, I said what's the difference between spiritual bypass versus intuition? So I guess I better get to the intuition part. Or how to tell the difference. Because both of them probably feel like, this is my gut feeling. This is what's welling up inside of me, right? Both of them probably feel that way. The big difference that I have found in my life, and I think that you will find in your life too, is when you feel soul connected, when you feel aligned, it's intuition. When it isn't, it's spiritual bypass. It's like, who is in the driver's seat? If your ego's in the driver's seat and your ego's trying to keep you safe from getting out there and doing what you have to do, what you need to do, what you're called to do, spiritual bypass. Because the ego will find any reason why you can't do it. Trust me, I know, because my ego was in the driver's seat for years, right? However, once you get soul aligned, once you get soul connected, then that intuition says, okay, this is going to be uncomfortable. And this is the difference between having your soul in a driver's seat. This is going to be uncomfortable, but I'm going to keep going anyway. I'm going to push through anyway because my uncomfortableness, my source of embarrassment, or my lack of funds, or that people think I'm crazy or whatever it is, pales in comparison to what has to come out of me, because this is bigger than me, right? This is your soul connected work. It's bigger than you. So let it come out. And in your head, it might feel like or look like insanity, even in your own mind. Well, good, that's your ego talking. Say, thank you for the memo, but this stuff is still coming. I've got to do this thing. So if you are looking to tap into your soul, to get really super soul connected and aligned, message me. I am doing some visualization work with a small group of women. Actually, I'm doing it with them individually, but I'm only going to do just a small number of people to help them get more connected, more aligned. And if that is of interest to you, if you know that you want that connection so that you can take those quantum leaps with the thing that's in your heart, that fire that's in your soul and it needs to come out, message me. Message me now. Let's get into conversation and see if this is something we can work through together. All right. Peace, joy, love to you. Bye.